Hello ARMY. Welcome back to Today News K-Wave channel. Just when the ARMY world thought they'd seen it all, Jungkook came back and shook everything. Jimin's birthday this time wasn't just any ordinary celebration. It was a touching moment, filled with love, nostalgia, and something that even words can't describe. Because amidst all the surprises prepared by ARMYs and BTS themselves, the one thing that truly sent the entire fandom into hysterics was Jungkook's performance of Moon, a song originally by Jimin. And from that moment on, the ARMY world was completely rocked. It all started with a small rumor on social media that Jungkook was preparing something special for Jimin's birthday. No one knew for sure what it was, but ARMYs are used to unexpected surprises from Jungkook, especially when they involve Jimin. Many fans on Weverse and X, Twitter, began speculating that Jungkook might cover Jimin's song or even perform a special dedication. But no one really expected Jungkook to choose Moon, a song with deep emotional meaning and a deep connection to the relationship between the BTS members, especially Jimin and their fans. As the performance began, the atmosphere was completely silent. Jungkook stepped onto the stage in a simple yet captivating outfit, a crisp white jacket and black pants, a symbol of soft yet powerful elegance. But it wasn't about the outfit. As soon as the first notes of Moon rang out, the entire room seemed to stop breathing. Jungkook delivered the song with his soft, deep, and soulful voice, and every word he sang felt like a sincere message of love. ARMYs watching both in person and online immediately filled social media with exclamations, tears, and purple heart emojis. Many wrote, "He sang Moon for Jimin. I can't stop crying." Another wrote, "There's nothing more romantic than Jungkook singing a song about love and being there for someone on Jimin's birthday." And indeed, the song felt so personal, like a heartfelt tribute to someone who means so much to him. The song Moon itself has a deep meaning. In its original version, it describes pure love and a constant sense of connection, one person being the moon, always revolving around another person's world. When Jungkook sang it to Jimin, it was as if he were saying without words that Jimin was his world, and he was his moon. Immediately, ARMYs around the world flooded social platforms with their theories, interpretations, and expressions of love. Many called the performance a sung love letter, not just a song. What made it even more touching was how Jungkook looked at the camera, or rather, at the direction Jimin usually stood when watching or accompanying him in the studio. It was a soft, meaningful gaze that couldn't be ignored. As the song's final verse played, Jungkook smiled slightly, as if a memory were flowing through his mind. Many ARMYs wrote, "That smile wasn't just a smile. It was a feeling that couldn't be hidden." After the performance, Jimin appeared on a live stream a few hours later. With a look of emotion on her face and tears in her eyes, she softly said, "I heard Jungkook's performance. I don't know what to say, but it was so beautiful. I never thought he would sing that song." Those words alone were enough to make ARMYs tremble again. Because behind those simple words, there was a sense of awe, emotion, and perhaps even a hint of intimacy that needed no explanation. The moment went viral worldwide. Hashtags like hashtag Jungkook Moon for Jimin, hashtag Jimin birthday, and hashtag Jikook dominate topped global trending topics once again. Thousands of fan art, video edits, and reaction clips emerged on TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube. One video with millions of views shows a clip of Jimin watching Jungkook's performance while covering his mouth and chuckling, as if holding back tears of joy. And at the end of the video, a clip of Jungkook softly saying, "Happy birthday, Jimin." It didn't stop there, but ARMY began to explore the symbolic meaning behind the performance. Some fans have noted that Moon isn't actually Jimin's song, but Jungkook didn't choose it by chance. Jimin has been referred to as Moon by Jungkook on numerous occasions in fan signs and past interactions. In an old V Live, Jungkook even said, "He's always around me, like the moon that never leaves." So when Jungkook sang Moon on Jimin's birthday, the meaning felt much deeper than that. It wasn't just a musical tribute. It felt like a tender and personal emotional confession.
열심히 뺐습니다.
Beyond the performance, What caught ARMY's attention were the small details that seemed to be hidden love codes. For example, the stage was lit in purple and white colors often associated with BTS and symbolic of their relationship with ARMY, but also colors that frequently appear in Jikook's moments. Furthermore, on the background screen, a full moon slowly transformed into a heart shape, a detail that might seem small to some, but to ARMY, it felt like a tangible sign of love after the performance. Jungkook also posted a message on Weverse. He wrote simply, "To someone who always shines like the moon in my life, happy birthday." The sentence sent the fandom into a frenzy. No names were mentioned, but everyone knew who the message was for. Fans left thousands of comments like, "He didn't need to mention a name, we know who it's for," and the simplest sentence yet so meaningful. Many fans then compared this moment to past interactions between the two. From the tender nickname Jimin SSI that has since evolved into a familiar greeting, to Jungkook following Jimin around on stage, ARMYs felt their relationship grow in a truly beautiful way, not just as bandmates, but as two people who understand each other deeply, complement each other, and share something inexplicable. International media outlets began covering this moment, highlighting how Jungkook's performance not only added to the long list of viral Jimin moments, but also showcased the emotional side of BTS's true relationship. One article noted, "There's a warmth in the way Jungkook looks at Jimin, not just a colleague, but someone who truly matters." Jimin himself, on his birthday, reciprocated the love in his own unique way. He posted a simple photo on Instagram with the caption, "Thank you for everything. I feel loved." And among the ARMY comments flooding the post, one of the most widely shared was from Jungkook's account, which wrote, "Always shine, Hyung." Those two words alone were enough to spark a new wave of excitement in the fandom. A few days later, a clip of Jungkook's performance of Moon reached millions of views on YouTube and TikTok. Many professional musicians and vocalists praised Jungkook's interpretation of the song, giving it his signature soft touch and adding emotion that made it feel unique. He didn't just sing it, he told it. And behind that story, there was honesty. ARMY now remembers that moment as one of the most beautiful moments in BTS's relationship, especially between Jungkook and Jimin. Every time Moon plays, they remember not only the original version but also Jungkook's version, one filled with meaning, love, and emotional intimacy. Jimin's birthday party this year wasn't just a party filled with cake, laughter, and sweet words. It was proof that the friendship, affection, and connection that has grown within BTS has gone beyond mere colleagues. It's about supporting each other, inspiring each other, and perhaps even about love in its purest form, a love that doesn't need to be announced, but can be felt by all who watch. And as the ARMY world continues to replay videos of Jungkook's performance that night, one thing becomes clear. Nothing can match the way Jungkook looked at Jimin while singing Moon. It wasn't just a stage. It was a moment when music became the language of the heart, and two people understood each other without needing to say a word. For ARMY, that night wasn't just a celebration of Jimin's birthday. It was a night where love, in all its forms, friendship, respect, and perhaps something deeper, shined as brightly as the moon in a dark sky. And as long as the moon remains, the story of Jungkook and Jimin will live on, illuminating the hearts of millions around the world. And so it was ARMY. Jimin's birthday this year was truly something we will remember forever. A night that wasn't just about music, but about emotion, love, and the profound connection between two people who have grown together since their teenage years. When Jungkook performed Moon, it felt like the entire world paused to witness the beauty of their relationship unfold in its most sincere form. No words could fully describe the feeling, only a gentle flutter in the hearts of everyone watching. For many ARMYs, that moment wasn't just a performance, but proof that the feelings between them were real, honest, and mutually reinforcing. Every note, every look, every smile that night conveyed a message greater than just a song. That love doesn't always have to be spoken to be felt. And as always, we know, only Jungkook could make Jimin's birthday as tender and beautiful as that. And vice versa, only Jimin could make Jungkook reveal his most tender side. Their connection can't be described in a single word, but it can be felt by anyone who sees the way they look at each other. Thank you for watching and experiencing this story with us. ARMY, don't forget to leave a comment about how you felt when you saw Jungkook sing Moon for Jimin. Did you cry like us? If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and activate your notification bell so you don't miss out on the latest discussions from the world of Jikook that always make your heart flutter. See you in the next episode on Today News K-Wave channel, a place where every smile, every look, and every small moment between Jungkook and Jimin has a big story behind it. Stay purple, stay in love, and remember, like the moon and the world, they'll always revolve around each other.